everyone, it's Gojira Prime here with a little video, and today we're just taking a quick look at Transformers Kingdom Optimus Primal. Now, this is the version of Optimus Primal from the Netflix War for Cybertron series that came out back in 2020. And he, as per standard with Optimus Primal, he turns into a silverback gorilla. Have to admit, it's a really nice gorilla mode. You do have some nice detailing on the face, a bit of a grumpy look there. You also got some nice fur detailing all over the figure, and in this mode he does have a good range of articulation. In fact, he has a full range of articulation. You can move his arms at the shoulder like you would do in robot mode. There's movement at the elbow, and his wrists do spin around as well. If you want, you can also pop out the arm cannons that he has hidden away there inside each arm, or you can just keep them folded away out of sight. Legs, he does have articulation as well on his legs, basically the full articulation you expect in robot mode, but he also has them in ape mode as well, and there's a little bit of foot articulation there also. So it does have a really good range of motion, and it's quite a nice looking gorilla mode as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause the video, get him transformed, and we'll take a look at him in his robot mode. Okay, so here we have Optimus Primal now in his robot mode, and this is a more or less spot on how he looked in the original cartoon series back in the 90s, and also in his more recent rendition in the Netflix trilogy. I do wish really that the guns on the shoulder blades or shoulder pads here were a bit bigger, but that's not a major problem at the end of the day. Just to move them out the way, just so we can get a good look at that face sculpt, that is absolutely spot on for Optimus Primal and how he looked in the original series, and as is the rest of the figure. I mean, this is literally how Primal looked back in that original series. You can see the elements of the robot body coming through on the legs, the chest, the waist section, and then you still got all this gorilla detailing here to use as well. So this looks really good. In robot mode, the head is on a ball joint, so it can look up that far, look down in no way, shape, or form, but the head does also turn as well. The arms are still on the shoulder joint, so you can spin for a full 360. He does have movement at the elbow, as he did in gorilla mode, and the fist does still spin round, but no hand. Well, there actually, no, there is, I'm telling lies, sorry. There is some limited hand articulation, just to open up a little bit. With the legs, they can go all the way forward. You can see his monkey feet there. They can go a little bit the way back, because he does have this backpack thing here. If you do push that back up, they will go all the way back. He does have movement at the knee, and then some foot articulation there, but that's more to do with the transformation sequence than anything, but it's still really nice to have. Accessories wise, he only comes with 2 real accessories, and that is his swords here, and you can put each sword into a hand like so. Just make sure you've got them the right way around, because that's the wrong way around. Or alternatively, if you want to store the weapons, each sword does have these little peg pieces here, which will then fit into these holes here on the side. So if I just move his guns out the way, you can then slot the weapons in there for easy storage. Now, he does also, as you saw in when I have it in monkey mode, he does have arm cannons in his arms, but they are exceedingly hard to get out. Right, got them out at last. So he's got the arm cannons here, and they're just little energy blasters that he can use when in combat. So you've got those there as well. So all in all, a really nice rendition of Optimus Primal. Now, I've not owned any other Optimus Primal figures before, aside from when I got this one, and I decided to start collecting Beast Wars characters, and I really found myself liking this guy quite a bit. So I am really glad I did add him to the collection. If I'm honest, he's a much better figure than the Megatron we got in the line, which, although it looks good, that Megatron figure, it's a panel former galore, and it can be an absolute nightmare to get transformed. But hey, we'll do some size comparisons. Here he is with Age of the Primes Brawl. So Brawl, head-wise, is about a little bit shorter, but when you take the gun turret into effect, he is bigger. And here he is with SS86 Optimus Prime. So he's quite a lot shorter than that. And then finally, here he is with Dragon Mode. I haven't got this guy transformed yet, so we kind of just... There he is with the Dragon Mode Trans Metal 2 Megatron, who, because of his wings, takes up a hell of a lot of space. So, is this figure worth getting? Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm not the biggest Beast Wars fan in the world, I'll freely admit. It's not my favorite version of Transformers, but I do really like the Beast Wars characters. They are something very, very different on your shelf, and they do look really, really impressive. You got to remember, Beast Wars, I mean, I have a lot of affection or appreciation for Beast Wars, because if it hadn't been for Beast Wars, Transformers probably would have died a death at the beginning of the 90s, end of the 80s. So Beast Wars completely revolutionized the franchise. And these figures, which came with the Kingdom line, bar one or two, for the Beast Wars characters, are all really, really good. The transformations aren't too difficult with some of the characters. They are with others, it has to be said. But all in all, in Beast Mode or Robot Mode, they do look really, really good on the shelf. So if you can still find this version of Optimus Primal, and they have done a couple of different versions of this figure in different colors, different packagings. We've even had a Nemesis Primal figure at one point. I would recommend picking it up. It is a really good figure, very nice transformation sequence, and a lot of nice details on the figure as well. So yeah, if you can get him, do get him. I think he's definitely worth it. So thank you very much for taking time to watch the video. Hit like, hit subscribe, and do have a very, very nice day.